Hello, welcome. Let me get my pin for this evening. Take care of all the technical stuff. All right, I'm muted, but I'm still hearing myself, so. All right, here we go. I think I'm good. Just a few housekeeping things. I'm gonna give it, it's exactly 7, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I've got quite a bit to do tonight. My name is Michele B with Design&Vine, and you are watching me live on YouTube this evening. Excuse me. I am crafting this evening with the Crafty Creators Community, or CCC group. They also have a channel here on YouTube as well as a Facebook page. After me, you can watch Favi with Arrows DIY and Joseph Borelli. No one is here yet, dude.
Oh, okay. I'll see it when they get on.
Okay. Where was I? Okay, Favi with Arrows DIY is up after me. I have pinned her link in the comments, and if you will go and watch her after my live is over, I would appreciate it. Make sure that you hit the thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you like what you see. All right, I'm going to turn my camera down. I apologize in advance for sniffles. I've been sick for a couple days now, and I'm battling that. I actually have a sinus infection, and I'm trying to get all the sniffles and the congestion and everything better. And I actually just got on an antibiotic yesterday, so. And one of my meds actually makes me drowsy, so if you catch me staring, just shake your phone. Wake me up. Okay, so I have several things here tonight going on. I have this board that I picked up at Walmart for $1. I think it was $1.06, if I'm not mistaken. And it had a little staple up here with the tag that hangs it. It's one of those hanging, like it doesn't have anything to hang with, but it was hanging on a peg in the store, so they had a staple with a plastic hanging thing. And this is the tag for that. Got it at Walmart. And it says it's a rectangle plaque. So, Walmart for that. I believe I got this at Walmart as well, and I think this was $6.88, and it's just a fence. It has a hanger on the back, sawtooth, I think they call it, sawtooth hanger, and I'm going to be chalking a little bit tonight. I'm going to be painting a little bit tonight. The theme is, hi Tammy, and oh, thank you. I also think I broke my toe, Tammy. I banged it last night, and it's a surgical toe from a couple years ago. I had surgery, and there's a screw in it. And he tells me all the time, if you go anywhere in the house, outside the house, have your shoes, slippers, whatever on. And I got up to go to the bathroom last night, and bam, banged it. Just straight on like that. On a bin, because I'm trying to organize my bedroom and my crafter. And I think I'm going to pop the screw again, so he's not going to be happy with me. But anyway, so this is the sign that I got, wood fence sign from Walmart. And we're going to try to turn it into something with a little bit of a farmhouse feel. I've got this flower from Michael's. It's kind of... I'm not sure what kind of flower this is, just kind of a off-whitish. These tags usually don't say Oh, this one's from Hobby Lobby. I apologize. I usually get my florals at Michael's, but this was down behind me. I got this from Michael's. I don't know what kind of flower this is, but this was half price at Michael's, and I just got this today. This just says Bush on it. And all of their spring Ashland brand are on sale for 50% off. And I loved how many different, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's nice and thick. I mean, you could easily use one of these stems on a project and use the rest for something else. So I'm going to set these aside. If I start to cough like crazy, I am going to pop in a cough drop, or chew gum. Chewing gum helps too. So when this started, I first thought that it was just allergies, and that, you know, with all the pollen that's been on my car and everything, I thought they're just really bad this year. And then I started to get a fever, just a low grade fever. And I thought maybe I need to go see someone about this. So I went to see, I don't know where my transfer scissors are. Yes, I do. I brought them with me to that chalk event I went to in Charlotte. So, yep, here they are. All right. Trying to get organized. Got my little cart over here. Okay. So I'm going to cut this apart. This was a monthly. If you're a Club Couture member, this was, I think, last month's transfer. And I'm not going to use Home Sweet Home. I'm thinking I'm going to use, because I'm doing Farm Sweet Farm, this one right here on the little sign after I paint it. I'm thinking I want to do Simply Blessed on the bottom, along with 2 of these leaf designs. And that's probably going to be in all black across the bottom. I was going to do Farm Fresh, and I also had the option of doing Eat Local, but there's already 2 farms, Farm Sweet Farm there, so I thought Simply Blessed would be better than Eat Local because that's so little, and this will take up more, and then I'll do one of these on either side, maybe going out like that. And save the rest of this for another time. So we're going to be using those 3 transfers. I also picked up these little wood pieces at Michael's today. They were 99 cents. I got 2 of these. And these were $1.06 at Walmart. I also, the other day, a couple days ago actually, found these at, what do you call it, Tammy? The 5-quarter store? At the Dollar Tree. So these are just like the Hobby Lobby ones, only Dollar Tree has them now. There's a little camera, music symbols, a house, an anchor. This one's kind of summery. And then, there's a little quote in the middle there. There's some leaves, there's a crown, a mushroom, a flower, a bird, an owl, butterfly, cloud, heart. Just like Hobby Lobby's, only they're $1.25. So I thought I'd show you those. And if I have some extra time, I'm going to chalk something else. So let's get started on this. Actually, let me do this so this can dry.
Sarah's on.
Oh, hi, Boo.
Midnight squirrel.
Hi, Shay.
So shit.
Uh-oh. Hi, Shay. I'm just going to eyeball this. And how I'm eyeballing it is I'm going by the center line here, this fence line. And I'm just making sure that it's straight on the board. Miss Sarah is here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and lay this down as well. And I'm gonna move it in as close as possible. This doesn't necessarily have to be perfectly straight. I'm gonna do this one in black paste. If I finish early, I'm going to try some ink. And I could do these in green too, but I kind of want them to stand out against the with the greenery. I want it to be different from the greenery. Hey Joe, would you wash these transfers for me? Okay. Now is good. Oh, how did I manage that? I got a little bit right here, but it's chalk, so it'll come off. I did end up making a bow for my sign, and I took a picture of it, but I haven't posted it on the page yet. Ah, I'm getting it everywhere. So, oops.
Where am I?
I'm trying to do too much at the same. I'm gonna reuse this one, so I got but just that one. Oh no, I'm making a mess, y'all. Look what I did. Okay. Look at what I did. All right. I'm making it worse. Let me get my little tool so I can fix it. Oh, and that came out perfect too. Okay. I have no idea what's happening here, but I keep laying more and more ink down, or paste. But that's okay because it's all removable. So I'm going to grab my little handy dandy sponge. And I'm going to start over.
Does it come off more than that?
Does
it come off more than that?
No, it's fine. As long as you get the grid part. This is the beauty of paste, guys, right here. And I know it looks like a hot mess right now, but it won't in a second. I hope. Oh, that's a terrible noise. Okay. It's because it's not wet. Did you wash it, babe?
Do I use soap?
No, just water. Sorry. Did I just ruin the surface? It's okay. I want it kind of rustic looking, and I actually meant to do this anyway.
Still wet? No.
Yeah, that's okay. If you could just put it on a paper towel for me, right here is fine. I was going to ask Joe, but he was busy. Let me get my paste out of the way. If he could sand this for me, because it kind of has like a shiny surface, and I really wanted the fence to be more of a rustic look, so it's kind of a happy mistake that just happened. So I can sand this down a little bit to give it, and that's where that was coming from. Probably my own hand. Get rid of all that. And I thought I was going to have extra time in the end, so It's okay that I'm taking time to do over right now. Yep, it was all over my hand. That's where that came from. So we're going to redo it. And everything will be fine. And this really has me mellow, this medicine, because otherwise I might be a little upset that got messed up. All right, let me take this over here and brush it off. So now it has a little wear on it, which is what I really wanted anyway. Say what? Oh, on the TV. That's on the TV. It's not on my board. It's on the TV. Pretty sure. It's on the screen. Or maybe it was on the board and I got it off and it was just trying to catch up. So I'm gonna even come at the edge of this. Give it a little more of a rustic look. I should be wearing a mask right now because I certainly do not want to irritate. My sinuses. Oh. Are you on vacation, Shay? Oh, I don't know. She said she's not home. Whatever you're doing, I hope it's good and fun. Wow. This is really done well. I'm having a hard time distressing it. There we go. All right, let me just wipe this off along with my hands. Now we look old, like we're on a farm.
Is that Fabi?
Fabi?
She's not feeling well. She's not going live.
Oh no. Oh, I hope you feel better, hon. I feel you right now. I do. I'm on 4 different meds for my sinus infection. Go lay down, hon. I can try to take up an extra half hour, Tammy, if you need me to. And you can go ahead, Joe. Do what you gotta do. All right. Let me put that aside. And let's do this again. Let me wipe my hands. And start from scratch. You can go ahead at 7:30 and do what you gotta do. Get all this dust off of me. Hi, Mac.
Some Crafty peeps going on at 7.
Oh, are you? Okay. Let me do this then. Let me unpin. Let me see if I can unpin this. Yeah, I'm going to unpin Fabi and I'm going to pin you. Oops. Tammy. With Craf-T. Peep. And let me get your link. on YouTube. Command C. And oops. Save that. So I saved it in my details, and I'm pinning you there, Tammy. So Tammy is up after me, not Fabi. I'm gonna grab a tissue, y'all. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, that was the other thing I got. This was at Michael's. This was marked down 60% off because it's Easter. And I think this was $5. I just thought that was really pretty. And I took down my Easter garland, and my son helped me decorate the back there with some lights. All right, so I'm just going to make sure. That's just a little hole or something. I'm not worried about that. Okay. Transfer. So JJ went, and I'm going to try to cover up that little hole there. I may not be able to, but that's okay. And clean this for me. And I need to clean this one off really quick. Oh, Tammy, you see this brown thing right here? I've been meaning to tell you. It's a, what's it called, Joe? The thing you use, like you can use these for cooking. It's, sorry. Huh? Yeah, it's a silicone mat, and it cleans up like really, really easy. And I thought it's for baking, but I thought I'd use it on my craft table, and it cleans up so easy and nicely that I'm like.
Yeah, you need to spell check. It says thank you A&F, happy crafting instead of A and B. When you scroll, it says A&F instead of A and B.
I don't know what you're talking about.
On the scroll.
Where?
It's gone down.
I know, but it rotates. What does it say?
You spell A&F.
Oh, it's fine. Just a typo. So it cleans up really, really easy. And all right, I'm gonna wait and do that after I do this. Haste makes waste, right? Hi, Phyllis. Hi. How are you? So we're just kind of getting restarted because I messed up and I sanded down my little accident. Wow. It was too wet, Jay. I'm batting 0 with Chocateur tonight. That looks awful. Will you wash that again for me, JJ?
Right.
I'm going to get it right, guys. I'm going to dry it better this time.
What's wrong with it?
It's just, it came out blurry because the transfer was wet. I didn't let it dry completely. So I'm going to take my sanding block again and get that off completely. Like so. It's right there. Try to pat it dry as best you can.
I didn't pat it dry at all earlier.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know I was.
No, it's fine. You're not used to washing transfers like I am, so. See, when you're not feeling well, apparently the whole country is reeling from these, whatever this is that I have, and it can turn into sinus infections if you're prone to them. It's just kind of some kind of crud.
Bobby says she shared your live stream on the community tab.
Oh, thank you.
Hope you don't mind.
Alright, so I'm ready. I just, you know what? Instead of waiting, I'm going to let that transfer dry. I'm going to get started on this sign. I am going to shake this first. We'll come back to that in a minute. How's that? Because I'm already 25 minutes in, y'all. So I have some Waverly antique wax. And we're going to go over the front of this. The whole thing. Thank you, Jay. I'll make sure it's dry this time before I use it. I don't have my head screwed on right tonight. I can't get my hand in here to get these out.
You're not feeling well too, though, so.
I know.
That's why.
Then I'm going to grab one of these wipes because I want that stained look. See how nice and easy that is to come up? And I'm going to do this. Take the majority of that off. And while I still have it on the rag, I'm going to flip it over and get the other side. Look at that. Silicone mat. And I got 3 of them on Amazon. So I'm going to just take this and rub it on the other side to kind of give this side a finished look as well. Maybe come in with the brush a little bit in that little crack there. There's actually enough on the brush. I can just do the whole thing. I'm being real sloppy tonight, y'all. I'm not at my best, but I'm giving it a go. So, and I've had this craft on my mind all week. I've been wanting to do it. All right. I'm just going to put that in the water because we're not going to need it again. I'm going to use my wipe. So we've got both sides finished. I'm going to go in the crevice there. And this is just Waverly wax by Plaid. And this is the front side here. And we're going to do our little farmhouse sign. And it's not going to be this color. But after we're done, hopefully some of that color will show through. So we're done with this. It was all over my hands. Because I'm being the messiest crafter alive tonight. Did y'all hear about Sharon with Sharon Sheds and Design, Signs and Designs or something like that? She was on a live on Facebook today crafting and her house caught on fire. And nobody was hurt. There wasn't significant damage apparently, but they rushed out and were like, we need to leave the house. And she had to like end her live and nobody got hurt. But how crazy is that? I mean, it's crazy when anybody's house catches fire, but she was in the middle of the live when it happened. All right. So I've got the bulk of that off. I think I'm going to remove my rings temporarily here. And that was the end of my little thing here. That's why I didn't use them sparingly. But I've got more. So I'm going to have this ready. All right. Now, I'm going to take Barn Red. And I'm going to take this brush. And a little plate. This is Apple Barrel Barn Red, which is very hard to find. And first, kind of want, I can't do that. I'm going to dry brush this, and then we're going to sand it. We got Barn Red. I was gonna crackle, but we can't do that because I gotta do Chocolate Tour and it'll just peel up the paint. So I'm just gonna do this and then we're gonna sand it to reveal some of that wood underneath. Barn Red, Waverly Wax underneath. Right? I know. I was like, that is crazy. But I guess everybody on her live was like, oh my gosh, is she okay? What's going on? And nobody could know until she got back on and made a post and said, everybody's fine. Sorry about that. Apparently it was small and they were able to put it out themselves. So that'll come off when I sand. Girl, you need to go lay down. I know I feel a lot better when I lay down. I've been going to bed real early and
Illnesses, when you're ill, it gets worse at night.
yeah, sometimes it can, for sure. Over here, ruining my transfer.
For some reason.
Yeah. Let's dry this off and give it a second coat so it's a nice deep red. Go lay down. Thank you, Shay. I did not. Are you telling on me, Miss Tammy? Did I text you at that time? Here's the thing, though. You answered, which means either you were up too or I woke you up, and I'll feel bad if I woke you up. You're supposed to turn your volume off when you rest your head. So you were either up too, and you can't tell on me. But sometimes I just lay there and I try to sleep and can't. So I try not to grab from my phone, but then...
Kristy's Crafty Cottage said hi, friend.
Hey, Kristy. How are you today? I'm battling a sinus infection and a potential broken toe. I'm just a hot mess past couple weeks. It's like I can't even focus on my back, but I do have physical therapy coming up for that real soon. So I'm glad about that, but I can't even focus on that at the moment. Although I do grab the heating pad every now and again while I'm sitting in my chair. All right, let's get this dry. I heard that, Kristy. I'm such a light sleeper, though. It would definitely wake me up. Do you really? Oh my gosh. My doctor gave me 4 meds. Some kind of pearl for my cough. And then something for drainage. Back in toe, too. I know. I banged it last night, and I think I popped a surgical screw that's been in there for a couple years. And the only reason why I think that is it feels the same as the last time I popped the surgical screw. I was in Italy, and I got up in the middle of the night, just like this time, to go to the bathroom. And there was this one step. The room was really weird. We were in Venice, and there was this one step, and I forgot it was there. And I got up to go to the bathroom and just straight on hit that step. And it hurt like crazy. I knew I did something, but I didn't think I popped a screw. And I spent the whole next day walking through the airport, limping, I should say. The next day it was time to go home anyway, so it worked out to my benefit anyway. I got to see the doctor, and he had to do surgery to fix it. He was so mad at me. He was like, I did your toe so perfectly, and you went and messed it up. I'm like, well, I didn't do it on purpose. Thank you. Yeah, and I did the same thing last night. I've got bins in my room. I'm trying to organize things. And they're not typically there. So I got up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom and hit the bin. So yeah. Let's see if this comes off when it... Oh, look at that. When it's dry. Guys, y'all need to get these. Because it's so hard to get paint off of there. They're silicone mats. They're baking mats. But look at that. Look how easy that came up. I love it. I wasn't sure if it would come off of the once it started to dry, but it did. And I'm still getting it all over because it's still wet. But that's okay. At least I know it'll come off later. How easy that is to clean up. Nice. Okay. Now I'm going to take my sanding pad. And I'm going to go over my garbage can because I've got paint and stuff there. And I'm just going to go over the edges and distress this where it might normally hit and be distressed. Just natural, like. All right, let me get a towel. Wipe this off. Now I'm gonna need a shower after this live. I'm making such a hot mess of everything. All right, we have our sign. What, babe?
We're gonna eat soon after.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, I got paint up my arm and
Oh.
yeah. Let's shower before and after crafting. All right. Getting ready to chalk, so I'm trying to clean my fingers. Hopefully I can do this without fail this time. Already tried twice. So I'm going to put this brush in the water. I don't think I'll need that again. I think I've got the paint off my hands. All right. Now we're going to chalk Farm Sweet Farm. Let me see what direction I want this in. I think I want that to be the bottom. Okay. So I'm just going to put it down just a little bit, a little further. Farm Sweet Farm. Right, I think that's good. We're going to do this one in white. This really is so much easier than I make it seem at times. I just haven't been doing it a whole lot lately, so I'm kind of out of practice. But it's like riding a bike. It's that easy. Okay, Jay, I got another transfer for you to clean. What'd you say?
I said,
All right, now I'm gonna dry this. Yikes, 20 minutes.
which one?
The big one. Here, take this with you. And use it to wipe it. It'll take a lot of that white off, a lot more than the black came off. All right, now, my intent with this little sign is to kind of have it hang from the fence, but in a crooked kind of way. Like, you know, the wind's been blowing it, and I don't need that much, but let's see what we got here. So I'm gonna grab it here, come between these two fence pieces, and I probably want it right about there, like that. So I'm gonna take my stapler, y'all, this just isn't my night to craft. Whoops. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. You don't want to see me cry. I missed it twice. Don't ask me how, but I missed it twice. All right. I'm not gonna miss it again. Dagnabbit. All right. Now I had way too much on here. So this is the intent with this sign, to hang that crooked like that. And then I'm going to oh, Kristy, if you're still here, not that I need to show you this, but look what Dollar Tree has now. I'm trying to get you to go to Dollar Tree. Look what Dollar Tree has now. The things like at Hobby Lobby. Very cool. Very, very cool. That's so cute. Okay. All right. Let me pat this down, and I'm going to dry it, but from afar. Because if I don't do this from afar, it will shrivel up into a little plastic ball. But I want to make sure it's as dry as possible. And how do I know that it will shrivel into a little plastic ball? When I first started with Chocolate Tour, I tried to dry a transfer with my heat gun, and it ended up a little plastic ball. Yes, indeed. All right, so again, I'm kind of eyeballing this in the center, going by that middle fence line there, in between the two words. And blessed is a little bigger than simply, but that's okay.
So
and now we're gonna.
As dry as it's gonna get.
Oh, that's okay. Oops.
I don't know where you want it.
Right there is fine. All right. I'm gonna give this a once over, and we're gonna keep our fingers, not our toes, because they're sore, crossed that this is gonna come out better this time. Third time's charm, right? All right. In the water with you. We did it. Now I'm going to dry it. Okay. I'm going to dry it, and then I'm going to do the other two things on either side. You may not even see the one over here because I'm going to put flowers over here. Alright, so that's pretty dry. I'm thinking I may only, I don't know, I love this. This is so pretty. And I was just going to wrap, I was just going to wrap the bottom with some thicker twine and then glue it on, so I didn't have to worry about like where it was going to show. I didn't want to use styrofoam, although I could. Let me cover my paste. Well, not yet. Let me get this off. And I'm going to grab one stem if I can. You know, there's little lines on here so that you can cut on those lines. I hardly ever pay attention to them, but I'm going to try to right now because that one doesn't want to stay. Oh, gosh. Jay, I may need your strength here. You're also supposed to be able to bend back and forth and twist and break these off if you need to. Yep, that worked. I got it, buddy. Thank you. He's like, I'm so not getting up from my chair again.
No, fine.
Every time I come over, you say, never mind. All right, that's on there good now. So I was going to wrap this in a little twine. I just thought, I love how full this is and how pretty it is. And I can add the other one with it just to add that pop of color. I can twine them together, and that gives it a little more height too. That's pretty. I like that, and I think I'm going to twine them together. So I'm going to take the tag off this. I'm going to cut this right about there. Okay. And I'm going to take this thicker twine, find the end of it, and just kind of take my two stems, position them how I want them, like so. And just start wrapping, because I want to hide the base of it to make it look a little prettier. I'm not sure if it's going to work, but this is what we've got so far. I may need to hot glue the bottom. It's looking like I may need to do that. All right. And the top too, actually. Grab my little scissors. Grab my little thing so I don't burn myself here. I'm going to have to hot glue that on because it doesn't want to stay. And I'm using my finger anyway, but that's okay. So I'm just going to wrap this until I can't wrap it anymore. And then come back and double at the bottom just a tiny bit. I may add a little bit of glue there as well. No, I'm not going to add glue. That's pretty tight and I don't think it's going to come undone. But I am going to have to add that wherever this ends, right about here. I need to stay in my frame here. See if I can get this little booger back on from where he came. Okay, come on, glue webs. We ain't got time for you. All right, where did he come from? So it kind of looks like a little bouquet now. It's wrapped on the bottom like so. Okay, and I need to find where he popped off. It was obvious before, but now not so much. Did I wrap the stem? I might have wrapped the stem, but that's okay. I'm going to put him in there anyway. We're going to put that there. So I am only going to do one of these. Right over here. Go this way, or this way. And I'm going to go this way. Grab another squeegee, little tiny bit of paste. Okay. Dry that. I'm staring at it thinking, what's next? I also had, I wanted to put like a cow peeking over the fence, but I couldn't figure out how to do that. I'm not looking at my comments. Oh, no problem, Tammy. Thank you. I had this little thought in my head for quite a while. All right, I think we're good with that. Now, I'm going to put glue on the back side of this. Okay. And I'm going to put this down right about there and hold it. Try to get excess away. There. I apologize profusely for my sniffles. I know it doesn't sound very good. Look at my little Target Edison lights up there. Aren't they cute? 2 batteries. I may need a little something something up there. And I'm gonna add this because I want this here. And I don't see the little thing, but I can get it in there. No problem. And you know, I can even add a little bow at the bottom. They're barking at the wind, y'all. Barking at the wind. What did I do with my little... Oh, here it is. Well, Michelle, it all fell through. We've got to get it where it needs to be. I can add, what I was going to say is I can add a little bow right here. I need to find a better way to get this to stay. I may have to set it. Oh, hold on. That'll work. And then just add a little bow over this so that that's not showing. Hold it still. No excess glue. We don't want that. Okay, what time am I? 4 minutes. 4 minutes. And then, oh, so a cow peeking up over the top, or, and I could still add that. I'll take a picture if I, well, either way, I'll take a picture if I add something else. But this is what we have so far. And I'm probably going to add a little, I have some of that fabric from Dollar Tree. And I can make a little bow out of one of these. So this one would be cute because it goes with the farm theme. But also the buffalo check in black and white. I can just, or maybe both. I'll do both and just do a little tiny rag bow down at the bottom. And maybe even add a third one that has this color in it. But Farm Sweet Farm, welcome to the farm. That's what I have for you guys this evening. Tammy is next. Originally it was supposed to be Fabi, but it is Tammy. And hi, baby. Hi, baby girl. And did you get some, Phyllis? Yeah. And I still have a sense of humor. Yeah, I know. And I'm standing on my toe that's hurting. But that's okay. It's my own fault. I'm forever stubbing my toes. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Shay. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Phyllis. Okay, so we have this on. We have the little extra stem on, and I'm going to add a little bow down here, but there's not enough time for that. We have 2 minutes, and yes, thank you everyone for watching. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And, oh gosh, I look pitiful. I mean, I'm down there like this. Sorry about that. Make sure you mention that Michelle sent you in Tammy's video, and make sure you hit the thumbs up for her and subscribe to her channel as well. Crafty Peep and the Crafty Creators Community channel as well. And I will see you over there. Thank you, Phyllis. I'm sure I will. My meds are really working well. I woke up like a zombie yesterday, so I'm feeling much, much better today. And I'm sure it's only uphill from here, minus the toe, of course. We'll get that fixed too, though. So, thank you so much. And thank you, everyone, for watching. Have a good evening, and I'll see you in just a minute, Tammy. Everyone head over to Tammy's Crafty Peep channel, and I'll see you guys there. God bless. Have a good night.